Hello there, I'm Josh, this is Alex. We are the target audience. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us, and hopefully for you as well. Today, episode 8 of Firefly, Out of Gas. That's an interesting title. Is it literal, metaphorical? We'll find out. Last week we watched, what was last week's called? Janestown. And that was quite a different episode, with Jane having a town worship him for something that was an accident, and he went through kind of the process of that. And the ending of that episode was my favorite ending, might even be favorite scene thus far in Firefly.
Yeah. I'm usually bad at remembering titles, but I don't think I'll ever forget Janestown, because that might be my favorite episode. And the video, just at the time of this recording, the episode just went up today, and people were saying, like, oh, like the side plot with, like, River and, the Bible, talk about faith does tie into the main plot. I'm like, oh, yeah, that does make sense. So it's nice when everything does tie a bit together. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know if we will do, like, a top 5 favorite out of this.
Out of 14.
Out of 14. But that one is definitely up there. And I think people are hyping this one up, too, so that's exciting.
For sure. And if you're new here, we've watched the first 7 episodes of Firefly. Those are already on the channel. We're also watching Star Trek, the original series. And if you ever want to see our full, uncut reactions and discussions to all of these, you can check out our Patreon. The link is in the description. So make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience. Thought I didn't have any audio at first.
Yeah, I was getting scared.
I thought maybe I just downloaded the file onto my computer wrong without the audio or something. Great music though.
This is definitely an interesting choice for a beginning too.
Oh.
This reminds me of the opening of Endgame.
You buy this ship, treat her proper. She'll be with you for the rest of your life.
Ooh, flashback.
You paid money for this, sir? On purpose?
Ooh, and we get a flashback episode, or origin episode?
Okay, she won't be winning any beauty contests anytime soon, but she is solid. Be with you to the day you die.
Because it's a death trap.
These two served together in that war.
So it makes sense they'd be the first two.
Get her running again.
Yeah.
So not running now?
Not so much. Got a name all picked out.
So I don't know if it's going to be like a bunch of flashbacks that lead to why he's in this scenario right now.
Oh man. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Something in the flashbacks will cause the solution to the problem.
So we got a course set?
We do. We should make it all the way to Greenleaf without running afoul of any Alliance patrols. Or a single living soul, for that matter.
Shepard told us a funny story about being a preacher. Now you tell us a funny story about being a doctor.
The sick people are hilarious.
In fact, I remember this time, complaining of...
Inara, she's got to have some funny horn stories, I'd wager.
Just cut him right off.
I think Kaylee may need your help after all.
Care to make the...
They're really not going to let him finish the story.
Happy birthday, sir.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Oh, nice.
Time measurement based on solar cycles is not applicable. I didn't get you anything.
I'm very, very deeply moved. Thank you.
He's trying to eat some of the cake. All out of gas?
I'll go check it out.
Fire.
Whoa!
Zoe! Fire! Fire!
Talk to me, baby. Seal off everything that leads below decks.
I love the silent space effect.
Zoe's been badly hurt. I need my medical supplies.
Sorry, Doc. Nobody leaves. Everything's sealed up tight.
If you don't let me through, she could die.
I let you through. We all die.
Wow.
That looks a little wonky, but that's okay. We should have known with such a happy little dinner scene that something like this was going to happen.
Yep.
Come on, baby. I mean, you're strong. Strongest person I ever met. You could do this.
She gonna make it?
Please, I need to work.
And I love the contrast of the blue and the orange for what's a flashback and what's not.
Wash, I need you on the bridge.
He's always hurt.
And the doctor is going to do everything he can.
I'm not leaving her side, Mal. Don't ask me again.
I wasn't asking. I was telling.
Anita.
You're going to get to that bridge.
That's the downside of working with your wife.
So you take the job then?
Might do.
Oh, God, his mustache.
Feel around with the dials there. We'll be nearby.
Is this how they meet?
Great, ain't he?
I don't like him.
What?
Just something about him bothers me.
Nice.
There's something comes up against a list of recommendations as long as my leg.
Just bothers me.
But I really liked that scene with Wash because it's like, I was wondering if they would ever show, like, you know, the conflict of, like, them being married interfering with their work, so that's nice. He's in a Pulp Fiction himself.
The makeup on his face looks great.
So we gonna be okay?
And it's wild. There's three, like, timelines. There's the what I assume is the present. Then there's this when it started. Then there's the way back timeline. A lot going on.
We're dead in the water.
Can you fix it?
I could try.
Just get us to limping. That's all I need.
Main life support's down on account of the engine being dead.
So what are we breathing?
Whatever got pumped into the Atmo before the explosion shut it all down.
How long?
A couple of hours, maybe.
You're afraid we're going to run out of air, that we'll die gasping, but we won't. That's not going to happen. We'll freeze to death first.
That was the best moment with her so far.
Thank you, River.
What's this I hear about yet another delay? Supposed to have this engine fixed and us up in the name of...
Oh, God.
Bester? Bester!
It's like he has to hear him. He has to...
What? You do realize we've been parked on this rock a week longer than we planned? And is there something wrong with your bunk?
What? She likes engines. They make her hot.
Get your Prairie Harpy off my boat and put us back in the air.
No can do, Cap. Secondary grab boot shot.
No, it ain't. Grab boot's just fine. Hello.
It's Kaylee!
She doesn't.
Wow.
And that's not what it is. No, it ain't.
I seen the trouble plain as day when I was down there on my bath before. Just tends to gum up the works when it gets tacked.
You said sex with your replacement, buddy.
You got much experience with a vessel like this?
I never even been up in one before.
Want it?
For how long?
Long as you like. Long as you can keep her in the sky.
Wow. What do you need two mechanics for?
I really don't.
Support failure. Check oxygen levels at once.
But is that the part in his hand?
It looks like it, yeah.
系統故障，檢查嘅。
Oh, no way, dude.
Oh.
And what we got are two shuttles. Short range, won't go far.
He sent them on the shuttles and he stayed, maybe?
4 people per shuttle. That's the arrangement. Evens the odds. I'm staying with Serenity.
He's the captain. He's got to go down with the ship.
Mel, this isn't the ancient sea. You don't have to go down with your ship.
Well, as far as your security deposit goes, that I might have to owe you. Well, here she is.
Smallish.
Not overly. How much room do you really need for what you do, anyway?
Were we to enter into this arrangement, Captain Reynolds, there are a few things I would require from you. No crew member, including yourself, would be allowed entrance without my express invitation. Under no circumstances will I be servicing you or anyone who is under your employ.
I'll post a sign.
You're gonna rent this shuttle to me.
Am I?
Yes, and for 1/4 less than your asking price. You want me on your ship because I can bring something that your surveyor or any of the other fish you might have online can't, a certain respectability.
Some on board here fought for the independence.
The Alliance has no quarrel with me. I supported unification.
Well, I don't suppose you're the only whore that did.
That's the last time you get to call me whore.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Didn't follow that rule. Also didn't follow the rule about not coming in whenever he wants.
That's right.
I linked the nav systems of both shuttles into the helm here. When your miracle gets here, you just pound this button once, it'll call back both shuttles.
Go see your wife.
I prepped a suit for you. It's hanging in the foredeck. So when the time comes...
I won't be needing it. But thanks.
Okay. Well.
Perfect. Oh, I just noticed it's got a weight set down there. Nice.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we're pretty much up to date. We just gotta figure out how he gets stabbed.
Fireflies.
I ain't asking for a ride, Captain. Just a little push is all.
Right, your mechanical trouble, your compression coil, you say. How can I know for certain your story's true? Ambush could be waiting for me and my people on the other side.
Come on, dude, look at him.
I mean, I get it. It's a rough neighborhood out there in this part of space, but
Yeah, fair enough.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Ah, damn it. Because they're the rough part.
I thought we were going to be reasonable about this.
Reason. He's gonna talk to us about reason now.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Hey, Jane Origin.
How much they paying you?
7% straight off the top.
Huh.
What? 7% standard.
Okay. Zoe, I'm paying you too much.
Why? What does she get?
Knock it off!
We'll not only show you where the stuff's at, we'll see to it you get your fair share. Not no sad 7.
Private room?
Gene! I ain't asking.
Shut up. A bigger room.
Ship's clear, Captain.
That's awesome. Totally fair that they wouldn't trust him, though, but yeah, it's pretty great.
But that's how they met. Yeah, that makes sense.
Decide what you think is fair.
Already decided.
Well, that's why he was bleeding.
We're taking your ship.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, please tell me you pressed the button.
Jesse?
Because Wash said to hit the button if they got a signal, so hopefully he pressed it before he went down there.
Take your people and go.
Oh, his oxygen's about to just completely run out once that door closes.
Now get the hell off my ship.
Damn, dude. He's a better man than me. I would have shot him.
Oh. This is how we started. Okay. Oh. Come on.
Real beauty, ain't she?
Serenity's not
sir.
moving.
Mal,
When the miracle gets here,
come with us.
pound this button once, it'll call.
Everybody
back
dies
up.
alone.
I'll run up there and scrape up the piece.
I go someplace.
Very nearly.
No, we lost you.
Wash, you okay?
Yeah, Mal, I'm fine.
You got a thing in your arm.
Yeah.
Oh, Wash is giving him his blood.
I call you back?
No, Mal, you didn't.
I take full responsibility, Captain.
Oh, they just came back on their own.
She woke up and said we have to go back.
Thanks, I'm grateful.
It was my pleasure, sir.
I have to insist the captain needs to rest.
Y'all gonna be here when I wake up?
We'll be here.
Yes, sir. A right smart purchase this vessel. You buy this ship, treat her proper, she'll be with you for the rest of your life.
Oh, he wasn't even talking about Serenity.
You hear a word I've been saying?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Ooh.
Oh man, there are parts of that it kind of almost felt like it could have even been like a finale, you know, like the way the story played out. Could definitely see that, you know. Obviously, it wasn't made or intended to be the last episode, but I guess it does work that it's kind of in the middle of the season because we've seen, you know, all the characters come together and grow, and then we get, you know, their backstory, and now moving forward, you know, for the last batch of episodes, we know all their stories now, which is awesome. I started to get worried once they had already left. I'm like, I guess we're not going to get Jane's origin, but then they threw in his as well, so that was great. That was awesome. Probably my favorite part, just seeing all the people's backstories and filling in those holes, but overall, episode was awesome.
Yeah, we met half the crew through the episodes we have seen, just seeing how everything came together with Wash with his mustache, Jane, you know, just being bribed. Like, just perfect. And, like, why they don't trust him so much. Like, the choice of coloring when telling the different backstories. I love, like, the blue tint, the orange tint. Between Kaylee's origin story and Jane's, they're both tied. Like, I think they were great. Always love the opening scenes where like everything's like so happy and they're just getting along, and then of course becomes like one of the most tragic episodes. Of course, it's like things just can't be good. I thought like they could have made like the ending a little bit more like climactic with Mal at first. You know, we just put the piece in. I thought like a perfect thing would be like he falls, but they come back and Kaylee catches it or something. But the fact, you know, something like that. But the fact that it was. I forget her name.
Zoe?
Yeah, but the fact that it was Zoe wakes up and says we have to go back for him, that works even better, if not just as well, in my opinion. So, good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Mel, when I woke up there at the end, I just would have thought I was dead, like everyone died, and you know, you're like in an afterlife, wake up in a bright room, and they're all there, you know. I really love the small detail from the end, where at the beginning of the episode, we hear that salesman, and he's like, treat her well, she'll be with you the rest of your life, and you're just assuming he's talking about Serenity, but then it cuts to the end, you know, and he's talking about this huge, like, really nice ship, and then it's just Mal who sees the Serenity off in the distance. Just little stuff like that is always what's so great about the writing and storytelling of this show. And then I also finally had a great moment that I loved with River and Preacher, when she's like, we won't all die, we won't all suffocate, don't worry, we'll freeze to death first. If all of her like weird quips were landed that well, then she would be one of my favorite characters. So I hope that, you know, more of that is to come.
And another great Jane moment where it's like, oh, I built a suit for you. And he just leaves. Like, just perfect. Like, if you said like, well, see you later, or anything, would have just ruined it. Just like that, just perfect.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Jane moments.
You know, I could even imagine when they were making the show, this being like one of the episodes that had like the most work go into it in terms of like writing it and crafting it, because there's so much going on and it's so important to the characters and their backstory. So that's to be expected that it's one of the best ones. So all right, well, that's gonna be our thoughts for Out of Gas. Let us know, is this one of your favorite episodes? Do you not like it? That'd be interesting to hear reasons why it's not one that you like. Anything we didn't bring up or talk about, let us know in the comments below. And if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe, become part of the target audience.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching along with us. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Content's made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.